Today I want to try out my crazy dubious opening against the Sicilian defense where I sacrifice the bishop on f7 like that, beginning with the moves e4, c5 and then bishop b5 immediately. I guess this is called the Dubious attack, something like that. I don't know, I'm not sure. After a6, which most people play, I intend to go bishop c4. Point is, if pawn to b5, I can even sacrifice right away and win the rook like that. Queen h5 check, g6, then queen takes. Pap. What I do if I'm playing a rapid game, instead of taking right away, I just go bishop d5 after pawn to b5. This is reasonable as we are attacking the rook. Most black players play rook a7, and this is when you are at liberty to sacrifice your bishop. Point is, after king takes and queen h5 check, g6, you don't go queen d5 check, you go queen e5, attacking the rook on h8 and the knight. They do this, after which you take that knight. This is 0-0 according to Stockfish. If black does this, at worst you can just go queen b6, you're fine and ready to rescue your queen. Oh, you see, sometimes just go pawn to d3. There's nothing that black can do to your queen here. It's safe. If they play knight f6, you simply go knight c3, still nothing they can do. If bishop b7, you have queen g3. That's how you rescue your queen. If rook c6, again, you can just rescue that queen. You also have pawn to a4. That, just so many things. d5 in this position can be met with knight f3. You just don't care. If pawn takes, instead of taking back right away, you even have knight g5 check. Or let's say if black plays pawn to h6 here, stopping knight g5, you have knight e5 check. And maybe after king g8, this is when you can bring out your queen. You have this move coming, say pawn takes, you have d takes, and there's this. So this is what I intend to do in today's video. Hope my opponents will fall for all this so that I entertain your eyeballs. That's my goal. It is time to test the waters. By the way, you can check out my courses at www.KaspaChess.com or on my Patreon page. That's how you support this channel, by the way. I don't ask for donations or free money. So the way you support this channel is by joining one of our membership tiers on Patreon or simply buying my courses. That really helps. Let's go. Right, here we go again. What opening am I going to play in today's video? Seems like a lot of people are playing the Sicilian defense nowadays. I'm now thinking, what should I do? Let me play my dubious opening beginning with bishop b5. I expect to see a6, after which I'm going to play bishop c4. Most of the times people play e6 in this position. Yep. There's a little trick that happens after bishop b5 where we sacrifice the bishop on f7, or sometimes start with bishop d5 followed by bishop takes f7. By the way, this is a 3+2 blitz match, so there's a 2 seconds increment. I'm not worried about time. By the way, quick apology, I'm facing technical issues here. I don't know why the clocks are stuck. As you can tell, the clocks ain't moving. Things are just messy here. But anyway, I hope you will enjoy the game. Let's continue. Maybe now I can just play c3. I think I remember covering this in my first tutorial video. Point is, after pawn to d5, yep. I just take and then put my bishop on b3. With c3, I just created room for bishop c2 in case of pawn to c4. So I'm just forcing black to overextend their pawns in some way, if you think about it. I don't like this move, and I don't think it is the right move to play because it just paves the way for that. Anyway, d3. Knight c6. Now I can safely develop my king's knight. By the way, if bishop g4, I had bishop takes and knight g5 check, winning that bishop back. So knight to f6, knight to f6. I can go knight g5, I guess. Or just castle shot first. Because if I go knight g5, black may play queen e7 check. So put my king to safety first. And then after bishop e7, go... let me just oversimplify the game on the center. Why not? Then develop my knight for it. So this is just the opening stage, nothing much going on. NGO. That's what NGO means, in my opinion. Nothing going on. Don't take that serious. Unless you are wearing jeans. Bishop g4, dubious move, h3, go back. Bishop h5, knight g3. That was the whole purpose, by the way, of playing knight e4 in the first place. But I wasn't scared of taking. Why can't I attack that light squad bishop one more time? I just want to get rid of it. It should be out of the game. And I'm just going to take it. Seems like I'm running low on time, but I'm comfortable with this because there's a 2 seconds increment. And I'm doing like 2 things at the same time. Playing and giving commentary for my lovely viewers, subscribers. Rook e8, I don't even need to rush taking that bishop. It's already a dead piece. I love playing a3 in almost all of these common openings, in the French, in the Caro-Kann, even in the Sicilian, just to stop the knight b4 ideas. It's kind of a prophylactic move if you think about it. Now it makes sense for me to take that bishop, get rid of it, and just develop my pieces normally. Yeah, sometimes chess can be boring, but I mean, this is the game we chose. You just need to die with it. It can be painful, it can be boring, and very tiresome, disappointing. Like, there's nothing much going on in this game, as you can tell. No traps, no crazy tricks, but we are still pushing. The idea is still to win at the end of the day. Played rook e1, my opponent responded with queen d7, not hanging their knight. Why not? Pap, double attacking the knight. So maybe black should play, I wanted to say knight f6, but that is a clever move as well. Maybe let me develop my bishop, connect my rooks. In other words, completing my development. I have plans to put my knight back on e4. Once this knight leaves, okay, there we see king f8. I don't know what else to do. Maybe knight back to e4, because there are no many available moves. Or maybe because of this move, I now have a new square for my dark squad bishop. This is how we create plans and strategies, if you think about it. I forgot to mention that I'm playing against a 2209 rated player. With queen g3, by the way, I'm attacking this knight. Hope my opponent won't hang that piece. Bishop f6 defending the knight somehow, but I can simply get rid of that. Yeah, oh, what can I do? How about dominating the c file? I want to take. Well, attack the knight. Where is that knight going to go? And then this. Now it's just a matter of tactics. Take. Let's check. Let me do this. No. Let's do this. Let's give a check and mate. I checkmated my opponent like no man's business. Maybe they should have considered this move. Pawn to d3. Let me see what Stockfish says about this. This wasn't an easy game. It was boring to me, but anyway, there's always something to learn in chess. I hope you guys were not bored. But anyway, let me just see what Stockfish had to say about this. Yeah, even Stockfish confirms that I was winning. Even if Black played pawn to d3, I was simply going to play bishop b3. There's no g6 due to queen takes. Yeah, because of my 2 bishops, Stockfish says I was winning because this is just an extra piece, although the game was still complicated anyway. By the way, you can check out my courses at www.KaspaChess.com or on my Patreon page. That's how you support this channel. By the way, I don't ask for donations or free money, so the way you support this channel is by joining one of our membership tiers on Patreon or simply buying my courses. That really helps.